Hey people, welcome back to another video. How are you doing? I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we need to address some concerns in the community. And when I say community, I'm talking about the immigrant community. There's a lot happening right here in Canada which needs to be addressed. We really have to put this out here. Okay, I'm an immigrant in Canada of African descent, so I'm coming from a place of love and concern. So let's go into the video. And as you can see from the title, it's more about new immigrants to Canada. My channel is not all about immigration because I'm not ready to go into that. I've seen a lot of video and I've heard a lot of new immigrants in Canada complaining. I see new immigrants on TikTok, on Instagram saying Canada is overhyped. I would say not really. Canada is not overhyped, but there's a surge of new immigrants, especially just after lockdown. And as expected, there would be issues to tackle as the population increases. I think we need to address this first. Reality, expectation. I do tell people when it comes to your expectation, you're coming into a new terrain. Of course, be ready for the changes, be ready for the challenges that new opportunities present. This is very important. So when people say Canada is overhyped, in addressing that issue, I would say, what are your expectations? What have you heard? What do you think happens when you leave your home country in a sojourn to another country? What are you expecting? How prepared are you? That's one thing we need to be mindful of. Be prepared, be ready. It's a journey. I cannot overemphasize this. It is a journey. So I would say Canada is not overhyped. I get this pop-up always like, creators in Canada, you do not give us so much information. What are you ready to explore? What are your challenges as you go through this process? So you own up your stories as you integrate into the system. Don't say because content creators are supposed to tell you this. We all have our peculiarities. That's another thing to put into consideration. I do tell people, immigration to any part of the world, we all have unique stories as immigrants or people coming into a new country. You cannot live through people's experiences. You cannot judge through people's experiences in whatever country they are in. We have personal and unique stories. Right now in Canada, the immigrant community, it's not as it used to be. The labor market in Canada, getting a job now, it's hard. I know you go online and people tell you, oh, there are jobs in Canada. I'm not saying there are no jobs there in Canada. Of course there are jobs, but getting the job is a bit tight at this time. And of course, the number one reason for that is the increase in population. So there's a high demand as people come into the country. There's a high demand. So be ready to interact with people outside of your tribe. Do not shy away from asking for help when necessary, asking for help when you need it. In recent times, I've had so many DMs from newcomers to Canada. First issue I'll be addressing about Canada now is the cost of living is all-time high. It is expensive. And it's not just in Canada. So when people say, oh, you people in Canada, you don't tell us this, you don't tell us that. Inflation is all over the world. For new immigrants, I don't know whatever impression you are coming in with, but I can sum it up that people think, oh, once you land in Canada, you start plucking money from the tree. That's not true. That's not true. So I think people are not so prepared for that new life. Integrating into the system can be a bit hard. This is why I tell people, be ready to have your options open. That's another thing I tell people coming into Canada or moving out of your home country. Have your options opened. Before coming, start a skill. Think of skills that you are good at. Maybe that's what you need to get your bills paid as you come into Canada. Housing prices as well. The house rent now for a 2-bedroom here in Kitchener, you should have on the average 2,500 to 8 plus utilities. Getting a rent lower than that could be coming together to share with someone, which can be difficult too. It's not easy getting that as well. Another thing you need to consider is the newcomers settlement options in your provinces. There are newcomers settlement options that could help you with getting your resume done, going through some upskill in your career. Lots of career upscaling programs available for newcomers, so just check settlements or newcomers hubs around your city. There are a whole lot made for newcomers. Checking out career alternatives available right now is more of a reality check. Don't set unrealistic expectation. Once you cross the shores of your home country, you don't know what to expect, but we all hope and pray for the best wherever we find ourselves. So set realistic expectations so that you will not be surprised. I know people are tired of hearing, oh, what not to do, and they want to hear more of what they have to do once they get into Canada or to any other country they find themselves. What you need to do is, one, networking is important. Network with people within your tribe and outside of your tribe. There are so many networking events that happen all year round, all season round, so look for networking events around you. Look for a community of like-minded people that can help your growth in any new country that you find yourself. Here in Canada, there are lots of networking events that happens. Go on Eventbrite, free events. That's one thing that you need to do. Then another thing you need to do, which it's something more of the mindset, is stay away from distraction on social media. There are so many stories going on. There are so many people saying this, saying that it's not so much of the reality on ground. It takes you to get into the country to know that, oh, it's not the story that has been painted to you. Okay, so stay focused, and whatever doesn't work well with you, maybe it's just not for you. Social media, distraction, pressure, please stay away from it for your mental health's sake. Mental health is very, very important. And for every new immigrant in Canada or anyone planning to come to Canada soon, your fears are valid. There are so many uncertainties. You're not sure of what to expect or what you would be faced with. Your fears are valid, but I want you to give yourself grace through the process. There will be unexpected truths staring you in the face, like, okay, what have I gotten myself into? There will be feelings of, oh, is it really worth it? If the feelings of is it really worth it comes up, think of your why. Why are you leaving your home country, or why did you leave your home country? This might be a way to help you settle down into the system. Talking about networking, this year I am part of a community that cater for newcomers org initiatives. As the program rolls out, I will make a video about it. Follow me on Instagram. If there's any events coming up in my city, I put it on my Instagram story. So follow me on Instagram. Sometimes it's necessary for us to say this to help ourselves as immigrants in whatever country that we are in. It's important for us to sit down and talk about issues that we are being faced with. So look for support groups around you that are tailored to the exact need that you want as you settle down, maybe as an international student, as a permanent resident, as a worker new in the community. And this year as well, I'm open to work with settlement community, newcomers community. Let me know in the comment section if you have any newcomers community. Send me a DM on Instagram. I can post it on my story. So new immigrants to any part of the world, particularly to Canada, come with an open mind. Be prepared for the journey. It's such a journey ahead of you. Be put on a positive mindset always. It gets better over time. You can see the country you are in or you're coming into as a new opportunity. If you want to change career, if you want to start a business, and Canada, I can tell you, is big enough. Just know the right thing to do at the right time. Canada is big enough to explore for everybody. Don't give in to any limitation. That's a word of advice that you should go along with after watching this video. Be ready spiritually, emotionally, physically. I know what it means to be a new immigrant in a country that you've never been to, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm not making this video to discourage anyone. I just want you to be prepared for the journey. Have your plans and come with money. We cannot even overemphasize that. That's why Canada will say proof of funds that will last you for about 6 months. This is the reality. will come with money. Be prepared for the journey and explore all the opportunities available in the country. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. If you have any comment that could help newcomers to Canada or to any part of the world that you are in, let's have it in the comment section. Any information that can help newcomers in your community would be so much appreciated. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you do have a wonderful and glorious year. Don't forget to share, subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Follow me on Instagram if you are not with me on Instagram. I just don't know why. And like, share, do all the good stuff. Until I come again some other time, let's continue to impart the word, knowledge and information. Bye now, see you in the next one. Please continue to stay safe out there, everyone. Bye bye.